Wolfman, and this is Trailer Park Garage.
What do you think? Holy smokes, welcome back to Trailer Park Garage. It's freaking freezing outside, but don't nobody give a shit. You gotta go work on your freaking hot rod. Today I got my handy dandy measuring tape. Woo! Bet you can't guess what I'm doing with that. Measuring. That's right. So, what we've got here is a truck that does not roll because it does not have shocks on the rear, and as you can tell, nothing, the struts aren't bolted up. That sucks. We've got to fix that. So what I did was I took the cups back to Dominic because we got to take some more out of there so that we can get enough thread to bolt down the top of the strut. For the rear of the truck, excuse me, we have to make some non-movable shocks. We got to hardtail this thing like it's a 1960s altered. So right now I'm gonna go over here, Boo hogging up the heater, and cut up this square tubing. Woo wee! Look at that. So we're gonna make them 19 inches long on both sides and put some holes in it, bolt it up. Shouldn't be hard to do, but it's freaking cold, so we've got to get that done in a quick amount of time because I have to get all of this done by Sunday. Now I bet you're wondering, well, why in the world you gotta get all this shit done by Sunday? Because I gotta take it to John Boone's, and you don't get very many of those opportunities. So when John Boone demands, you get it done. I'm blowing smoke out of my nose and it looks cool. It looked like I was actually mad. So yeah, that's what we're working on right now. We've got to get this shit done quick. It's Friday right now. We've got to wrap this stuff up. That way we can get it to the trailer, put it on the trailer, get it to John's, and get it rollable, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, let's get it. Alright, check it out. We've got our line marked. We've done cut one piece, but I'm going to show you how to use this handy dandy Sawzall if you don't already know how. Look, one-handed and all. Ready? Oh man, not going good. Wow, this is why you should probably not do it one-handed. What?
Do you want me to film?
No, I think we got it over here. Everything's going according to plan. Just so I can see if we can. Ta-da! That's right. Okay, so once you get that done, you're going to want to drill some holes in here. And it really doesn't matter where you drill them at in this, for instance, because you're making an ugly piece of shit hard shock. So we're going to put one up here, and we're going to put one down here. You know what I'm saying? So we'll mark a little dot and a dot here, enough to where we got some space and some thickness to where if it does start to waller out, you know, you don't put it on the freaking end and then it breaks off and while your shit's going down the road wherever you're transporting it to, and it ruins your bedsides and your rocker panels and possibly, you know, some rear end housing. Yeah, we just don't want to do no damage. So we'll drill some holes in it. Alright, so now we're going to use our $400 super nice, only nice tools that I own drill bits on your piece of junk square tubing to finish up your, yeah, shocks. Flintstone shocks. Give them a little waller because you know your measurements are shitty and you can't drill a straight line. You go to your other side. Make sure it's half-ass. Waller it out a little bit, like everything else you do on your hot rod. Clean your drill bit out, put it back in the proper spot. And then, if you're like me, and you're just a badass, you're going to put it right on your hot rod first try, just like I did the other side. And I don't know how I did that, but yeah, I got it done. So we're gonna slam this one on and then we'll be complete. I'll show you the other side right now. Alright, check it out. Oh, look at that. Nice piece of equipment there. That's right. So now we'll slam this one on the other side and we'll set it on the ground and be done. Come on. Alright, check that out. Yeah, ain't that nice? Got some great looking shocks on this thing. Now let's see if it'll stand the test of time when we lower it down. That's right. Now that's how you hardtail your hot rod. So if any of you old ass geezers out there want your dragster hardtailed or your altered, just give me a call and I'll get you fixed up. Well, how long was that? Record time? That's right. So now I'm gonna go to the front. I'm gonna drill out that strut bracket and we'll put it up for the night. It's too late to start it up. I've got a couple of things I want to try tomorrow. Putting the timing light on each cylinder while we put the motor under a load and everything gets to reading a little wonky. We'll check the cools, see what's going on there. If not, I don't know. Then we pick up the cups tomorrow and we can re-tack them back on, get the struts bolted on, and then we'll be able to roll the hot rod around. Oh yeah, so we can get it on the trailer. But that's it for tonight. Peace out.
Yeah, and the flip-flops at that.
Alright, we're back in the shop. Last night we made our hardtail rear end. We got the square tubing fixed. That way the truck is able to roll around in the rear and we ain't just slamming it down on the freaking ground. So what we got now is we're getting ready to tack up the cups. I got them back from Dominic. Check it out. Got an 1/8 inch down there. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is tack them onto our brackets. I've got the brackets drilled out. That way we can put our nut and everything in there. And yeah, so we'll get that rocking. Look at this, I've been cleaning out the shop a little bit. Woo-wee. We got some spacage for days over here. We're getting ready to really just overhaul the whole entire shop. We need to. We've been slacking on it. We keep piling and piling and piling. I'm in and out all the time, throwing shit around. So now that we've got some time, we're slowing down a little bit. We can really get the shop cleaned out and maybe even get to working on that thing right there. Oh, hell yeah. So we'll slam these on real quick and we'll holler back at you here in a second. Alright, we got the cups tacked on. That's right. Struts, wheels and tires, everything back to normal. So now we need to do a little timing light testing on these spark plug wires. So get ready for us to fire this thing up and get the wow. Come on. Holy smokes. Alright. No wow just yet. We did that all day today. And I didn't film nothing. I'm straight up. Didn't film nothing. Last night, me and Dad took a timing light to all the coils. Man, our timing light was acting a little funny. So I don't really trust it. And we didn't, I mean, we, tested one bank. But the harder when you clip the indicator on your plug wire, it was loose. The plug wire wasn't thick enough, and it's a thick plug wire, but it's weird. It's springy right now, and it's an old ass timing light. It's outdated. I need to go get a new one. So today, the homie John Boone come over, and we spent all day putting the truck on the brake, trying different things, put a couple of spare coils on it, and man, we do not think it's a cool problem. But there's something going on in the ignition that's making it do this. We have yet to put our finger on it. So I went over there, rebuilt the carburetor. Now we're about to, check these out, tear apart some LTs. That way John can get to doing a little porting on them. So I'll speed lapse that. We're just pulling them apart. It's no big deal. But we'll pull them apart. We'll do that. And tomorrow we'll get back in the shop. I got a couple of things on my list I'd like to do, but for now, just know we're getting close to figuring out the EFI deal. I know we keep saying that, but we keep finding something else and something else and something else. Right now, we got a couple of good eyes looking at some logs and some globals. I'm going to get on the laptop tonight. I'm going to look at the global and do some comparing from some of our previous logs or some of our previous global files, and just try to figure out what the hell is going on. Because we're lost. We're stuck. What do I got on my... Got a little nasty dirt. Yeah. But, like I said, we're going to tear these heads apart real quick. And, yeah, enjoy. Alright, check it out. Got the LT junks all tore apart. Sweetness. So now we go inside and get some dinner, end our day. Because it's been a long one. Go look at some data logs and some globals. And take it easy the rest of the night. Been working on our freaking hot rod a lot here lately. And we're going to keep doing that. We're going to stay motivated. But we've got to do some different things. We've got to take on a couple of jobs so we can make some money. We can order some parts. We can do some this. We can do some that. So we've been putting out killer content here lately. Well, it's up to y'all to decide. But we've been putting out a lot of content. 2 videos a week. We're going to try to stay on that. But it might get a little difficult. You might see some shorter videos, some shit like that. But like I said, we're going to go in. We're going to get some food. We're going to look over some shit and go to bed. Come back at it tomorrow. Knock it out. Come on.